Hello, this is Ruby Lee B, and this is the part 2 of the video that got cut off yesterday, which was simply titled Twin Flames Lessons Self-Mastery, the importance of learning how to master yourself, especially being on this twin flame journey where your emotions are just at an all-time high. It's heightened. You can feel everything. You can feel everyone. And so it's very important to learn how to master your thoughts, how to master your emotions along this journey, because if you don't, then your mind will get the best of you, your emotions will get the best of you, and you don't want to walk around popping off on people. You don't want to walk around as a mad woman or a mad man. You don't want to walk around being overly aggressive, or you don't want to walk around with this attitude. You don't want to walk around being unpleasant because you don't know how to master your mind or your emotions. And so self-mastery is just so important. And like I said before, I really got into self-mastery on a different level as I came into the knowingness that I was on this journey, and my emotions is at an all-time high, my psychic abilities at an all-time high. And so I use self-mastery skills as a way to help me to master my mind and master my emotions, so therefore I'm not out here looking crazy and feeling everything and feeling everyone and being overly sensitive and crying all the time and just going off on people, or getting offensive, or even being paranoid. And so because I don't want to look in those ways, right, I have chosen to learn how to think better and to learn how to master what it is that is going on within me, right? Because everything is a reflection of you. And you know, there's nothing or no one that can do anything that's on the outside of you unless you allow it. And so I just truly believe that self-mastery skills are just so critical. It is the most important thing that you can learn how to implement within your daily rituals, within your daily lifestyles. So if you are that person who is on this twin flame journey and you're having a difficult time mastering your emotions, you're having a difficult time with mastering your thoughts and your emotions, you want to make sure that you continue to watch this video and continue to follow me as I continue to give out self-mastery tips and tricks and tools that you can utilize to help master yourself. And so I have a lot of different things that I do on a daily basis to master my mind and my emotions. And if I am going out somewhere, especially, and like when I'm going to work, or like right now, I'm about to go out with my sister, my little sister, to celebrate my big sister's birthday. And so because I know that I'm going to be with them, before I leave the house, I say a prayer of protection. I ask God, I ask my spiritual team to protect me, to protect my mind, to protect my my emotions. I call upon Archangel Michael, the archangel of protection, to protect me, to protect my energy, especially, right? Because I know that I can become offended by the things that people say. And so I pray the prayer of protection over myself. I call upon my guardian angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels, to protect me along my journey wherever it is that I'm going. So that's one of the things that I do to ensure that I'm protected along my journey. And another thing that I do is when I get up in the morning, I go to my phone and I pick out an inspired message that I've written myself. I have a file on my phone that's filled with inspirational messages that I've written to myself. And I also have another file called Learning Myself. And so anytime I see myself, anytime God helps me to like I said, see something within myself that I haven't been able to see before, I write it down. When I have a realization about myself, I write it down. When I learn something new about myself, I take note of it. I write it down to remind myself that this is what is in me. These are the abilities that I have. These are my gifts. These are my talents. These are my skills. This is what I got going on within me. Because it's important for you to know what it is that you have going on within you. It's important for you to know your gifts, your talents, your skills, your abilities, your weaknesses, your strengths. You got to learn these things about yourself. You know, this is Self-Mastery 101. And so you have to utilize the tools, or even create your own tools, as I did, to learn about yourself. And so, like I said, there's many little different things that I do to learn how to master my emotions. One of the things that, like I said before, that I like to say before I live in a house, in addition to my prayer of protection, is I speak over myself that I move in the spirit of ease and grace. I speak in the spirit of ease and grace, and I operate in the spirit of love. I say that affirmation over myself as I'm going to work, as I'm going to the store, as I'm going out to eat with my sisters. I say, may I operate in a spirit of ease and grace, and may I operate in a spirit of love. May I move with ease and grace. May I speak with ease and grace. May I walk with ease and grace. May I think with ease and grace, and may I operate in the spirit of love in everything that I do. And so the importance of learning how to master your emotion, it is for when you are in those situations, those unexpected situations of conflict, of arguments, of encountering any type of drama. You want to be able to handle yourself really well versus just giving in to other people's emotions. And like I said before, just popping off and arguing and yelling and cursing and doing all of these things that at the end of the day doesn't give you the results that you're seeking, and it doesn't make the situation better. It just adds more fuel to the fire, right? But it really pays. It really pays to be mindful of what it is that you're thinking, to be mindful of what it is that you're feeling on a day-by-day basis, and learn new ways of thinking, new ways of feeling. I create my own manifestation scripts, things that I want to see happen in my world, and I meditate on those things throughout the whole entire day. I keep my mind on what's most important to me, and that is what it is that I truly desire to see in my world, in my life. And so as I'm keeping my mind on my most highest good, right, and I'm keeping myself entertained with that, like I said, when trouble comes my way, I'm able to deal with these situations in a way that in the past, it would have been a completely different story. I would have given in to other people's emotions. I would have been popping off. I would have been cursing and yelling. But now when I'm encountering these situations of conflict, of controversy, of somebody wanting to pick a fight with me or whatever, want to bring some type of issue or drama my way, I'm able to handle it in such a better way. Like yesterday, for prime example, I was getting my nails done, getting my toes done, and when I came out, this big old commercialized truck parked so close to my car that I could not get in. And I was upset. I was frustrated, but however, right? This is where my self-mastery skills come into place. However, instead of being overly upset, instead of having an attitude, I just went into the two stores that I thought the truck might have belonged to, and I went in there and I asked, hey, do you guys know who truck this is? Somebody parked so close to my car that I could not get in. And of course, unfortunately, both of the people in these two different stores, they had no idea who did it, and they say, well, you might want to try Subway. He might have went into Subway. And so as I was walking out of one of the stores, the guy got into the truck and he sat there for a minute, and I kind of just looked at him in his window. I'm like, I can't get into my car, and he said, oh, 1 second, and he proceeded to back out so I can get into my car. But of course, deep down, what I really felt like doing, I really felt like popping off. I really felt like cursing him out because it was just very rude. But however, I didn't do that. I did not do that. I just looked at him in this little window and like, I can't get into my car, and the whole situation was resolved. And so if I would have done something else, done what I really wanted to do and say what I really wanted to say, then, it probably would have been a very ugly situation with me and this guy out here back and forth, arguing back and forth. But I just choose not to do that. And so I truly believe that a lot of my past situations that I found myself in, where I did go off, where I did yell, I did cuss, I did do all of these things, has really prepared me for this twin flame experience. Because as I came into the knowingness that I am having this experience, I just chose to go about it in a way that may be a little different from some of the other people who are like you, who are on this journey. And I just been very careful. Like, I've been very careful about what it is that I do and what it is that I speak. It's like I just intuitively knew that I'm gonna have to move a little differently. Even in my confusion of what I was feeling in the beginning of this journey and what was going on with me, one thing that I've always knew is that this is a spiritual experience that I'm having. I've always been aware that this is a spiritual experience that I am having. And like I said, I believe that my past circumstances, even my spiritual practices over the years that I have been practicing has really helped me and prepared me for this next level of ascension. And so, so that is it. I just wanted to just really point out the importance of learning how to master your thoughts and not allowing your thoughts to get the best of you. Because as a twin flamer, especially when it comes to your twin flame, the twin flame obsessive thoughts, it's there, but you have the ability to control that. Like, every day I do think about my twin, but it's not in the same way that I used to. Like, I used to have a lot of obsessive thinking, obsessive thoughts about him. And now, like, the thoughts are there, but it's just more in the background of my mind more than anything. It's not at the forefront. I'm not entertaining all of these thoughts that comes my way about my twin. just like yesterday, prime example, I got up from my sleep early in the morning and I realized I had a dream about my twin. And I realized that as I got up, I had all of this chitter chatter going on about my twin flame. And and the chitter chatter wasn't positive. It wasn't positive at all. It wasn't good at all. And so I just made the deliberate decision to not entertain all of that chitter chatter. I made the decision to silence all of the chitter chatter that was going on within me. And I just proceeded to meditate on my daily affirmations. I just proceeded to really get control or take control over my own mind. And I chose what it is that I wanted to meditate on, what I wanted to think on. And eventually, all that chitter chatter just went away. And so, yeah. And so that is it. I hope you found this video to be insightful, inspiring, motivating, encouraging. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help encourage you, help to motivate you along your twin flame experience. And so I'm going to shut it down. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, to subscribe, to leave comments in the feedback section. I want to hear from you. How are you doing along your twin flame experience? How are you doing along your journey of mastering your mind and mastering your emotion? Is this an area of life where you need some help? If so, please email me. I would love to help you along your twin flame journey. And so that is it. I leave you in love and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.